Right, so before we get into the video, guys, make sure you're clicking that subscribe button and hit this notification icon. This will let you know when we're uploading every day. Welcome back to another video, guys. In this video, we're going to talk about the Corsa VXR that I own, which is sat here. We haven't forgot about the VXR. I haven't done one of these videos for a long time either. So what I am going to do is I'm going to go over what mods I've got and obviously the future plans for the car that actually started this channel, which I'm extremely grateful. We are not forgetting our original roots, even though we do have the Fast and Furious project going on as well. We do have big plans for these cars, and we know that they can be pushed to some serious power if built properly. But we'll touch on that later on. But first off, let's show you the car. If there's any wind in this video, I do sincerely apologise. It just looks better in the sun. So what we're going to do, it's semi-clean. It is a little bit dirty as well at the same time. Now straight away you'll realise that there's a wrap on the car. That is a satin chrome green done with an hairdryer by me at the side of the road. So it's not perfect. That is going to get changed future, but we'll touch on that again later on. Also, we've got the Hulk vinyl wrap bonnet, which is from streetrace.org. I'll put that on the screen now. Got custom RP emblem by RSP Designs. Also TRC splitter with some custom wrapping on it. Also at the front we've got the tyre struts on the bottom, which have just literally been drilled straight through the front bumper. The alloys, we've got the original snowflake alloys, obviously with the blue cap, which we have to change as well. And then on the side we've also got the side indicators, which have been wrapped and de-chromed, also blacked out completely. Door handles have been wrapped in black as well. But again, like I said, all the wrapping stuff on this car will change. The roof has been wrapped in a Morpheus. You can probably just see that in the sun. It just changes in the sunlight. Let's see if we can get a hold of that. You can see that Morpheus a lot better this side. As you can see, rainbow effect on the roof. But in the shade, it is dusty, bear that in mind. In the shade, it just looks black, as you can see. Very popular wrap that is for roofs. So if we go to the back end, we've got jet black tinted lights, which I can show you. You can see through them, as you see there, look amazing at night. Also got the bottom of the boot wrapped in black, just here, along with the boot handle. It's got the pinstripe on the satin chrome green. Gill slits are wrapped in black. We also have the mud flaps on the back. Now some people don't like these oversized mud flaps, but there's a reason that I put these on this car, and that is because the overspray, you know, when it's raining, this actually reduces the amount of stuff that goes on the back of the car by a significant amount, to be honest with you. It's quite shocking how much that changes. I'm telling you, we've got a ghost in here, guys. I'm telling you now. But petrol cap is also wrapped in black. I think that's pretty much it for the external. I'm going to go to the front of the car, stand back so you guys can see it properly. So this is the green in the shade. As you can see this side, you can get a feel for the car properly as well. Then if I go around to the sun, you can see the huge difference. It is a chrome finish, but it's a satin chrome. You can see here on this front wing, it looks completely different in the sun, which I really like. If I follow it, you can see it shine all the way down the car. So yeah, that's why I like the satin chrome. I wasn't too keen on the chrome colours to begin with, and the matte colours and the satins, but I do actually think they look a lot better than the chromes. But yeah, I'm going to stand back so you guys can see the car. Yeah, look at that. Looks really nice. What we are going to do now is we're going to move on to the engine bay. I'm going to touch on a few things that's been changed performance wise, and also I'll probably let you have a listen when I do reverse it back into the unit as well. You might be wondering what exhaust I've got, so let's start off from the turbo straight back. We've got a Cobra Precat Delete, followed by a Cobra Sports Cat, which has then had the silencers taken out and I've also got a Backbox Delete as well. So it is literally a straight through, except the Cobra Sports Cat. It is only a 2.75 inch Cobra exhaust as well. You can get the 3 inch, which would be a lot louder as well, but excuse the engine bay, it is dirty and it is old. Now let's go through this, what we've changed. We've just got some battery covers and fuse box covers. We've also changed the intake pipe to a blue M-Tech Motorsport, also a Courtney intake boost pipe, which can allow for a blow off, but I've blanked mine off because these don't do well with the blow off valves. Also a K&N cone filter and a colour flip wrap on the rocker cover. This also has a stage 1 remap by Junction 28 Remapping in Sutton in Ashfield. That has been on the car for a very, very long time. So it's running with everything else around about 220 to 230 brake horsepower. That is just rough estimate. You might think, oh, there's not enough performance mods on for it to be looking how it is, but this is just basically advertisement, as you can imagine, for YouTube. And also the plans for this bay, because we are going to change the colour of the car. There is plans for this. We are going to change this up, and there is other plans as well, which I am going to try and touch on with you guys in a second. But what we are going to do is we're going to move on to the interior with the plans as well. Interior is pretty much basic. There's still bits of blue, bits of green in there. Got the pillar pod in the corner. Still only have the boost gauge in the middle slot, which we are going to be filling with possibly a oil temp or a coolant temp as well, maybe air fuel ratio. We're not quite sure yet what we're going to put in there just to finish that off. Blue seat inserts. I do have videos on removing all this, by the way, as well. The center console is peeling because I didn't pre-stretch it either before, which I don't mind telling you guys. I completely forgot when I was doing it and I just haven't got round to redoing it. But again, this is changing, which all will be revealed towards the end of this video. We are going to talk about the plans for this and how it's going to change. One of the questions we get asked quite a lot through Instagram or through YouTube comments is, what is the plans for the VXR? What do we plan on doing? Is this the end of the VXR because we moved on to the 350 project? Do we plan on keeping the VXR? Are we going to be still doing content on the VXR? The answer to that question is we are going to be keeping the VXR. We're going to be still doing content on the VXR. We're still going to be doing what we do best, and we are also going to be taking one of these cars to the limits. Now, when we say that, we are going to be using Jack's car for this. We are going to get hold of a separate engine for his car. We are going to have it here in the unit. We're going to forge it ourselves. We're going to do the whole build process. We're going to fit bigger turbos on it, and we are aiming to run in his car a minimum of 450 brake horsepower. That is a minimum. Now, the things that you can imagine that has to go into this to make sure it doesn't blow up and all that sort of stuff is insane. So this build is going to take a long time. We are going to be putting it on YouTube for you guys. We have not forgot where our original roots came from, and that is from the VXR. This channel started with the VXR. It's done some great things for this channel. It started it off, and it's obviously entertained you guys, and I'm so thankful for you guys for watching it, and so is Jack as well. Me and Jack are in this channel together. It isn't just my channel, which we are also thinking of renaming the channel soon. Maybe Rusty's Garage or Rusty's with a Z, since that's what the t-shirts and the hats and that are like. You'll have to let us know what you think about that. But this build is going to be built off of Jack's car, so this will allow him to continue to use his car. What we can do on his car in the meantime is put the supporting mods on, so bigger brakes, better tyres, better suspension, bigger fuel pump injectors we will have to put on the other engine. All that's got to be mapped in as well, same with the fuel pump, so we may have to wait with that until obviously the engine goes in. We may have to take it on a trailer to get it properly mapped in. When we do get it mapped as well, it's not going to be on a dyno, it's going to be rolling roads, so it's going to be on public roads, well, private roads, and that's how we are going to properly tune it to the best we can. Once we've done that, we'll be hitting track days, we'll be doing plenty of stuff. Now, you might be sat there thinking, okay, you've just talked about Jack's car, what is the plans for the VXR, for my VXR? Well, my VXR was on the channel from the beginning, and with this car, it's one of those things where it's had everything sorted on it. I had it for 3 weeks, piston 4 blue. They're not the most reliable cars if they are not looked after properly. when I got mine, the previous owner, he unfortunately, you know, abused it and then got rid of it. So signs of piston fall was already there. When I first bought the car, I didn't have a clue what I was looking for signs of piston fall. Now straight away, I can tell you like that, what causes it and everything else, because I've had the issue already. Now my car is going to be changed completely. It's going to have a new wrap. The engine bay is changing as well. We're going to do a neutral colour in the engine bay. So forever, when we're changing the wrap on the car, it will match. Same as the interior. The interior is going to get changed as well to a neutral colour. The engine bay parts, which we have already bought, is a neutral colour. It will pretty much go with anything, hence why we're doing it. My car will be used mainly for advertisement for the channel and that sort of stuff. Also for this place, this unit, since we do work here as well for you guys. Which, by the way, if you guys do want any work doing, please message us on Instagram, either my Instagram or Jack's Instagram, whichever. Make sure you're giving us a follow as well. Or you can email. Email is on the About on the YouTube channel. You can see all the information there. Now, with regards to the new wrap on the car, the pinstripe will be going, the signs on the side of the car will be going, and also the hook on the bonnet will be going as well. This car is going to look completely different. It's going to have a completely new look to it. You guys can submit your designs to rustyfight@gmail.com, and the top 2 will be voted for. You guys can then go through them and pick which one you like best, and then what we'll do is we will then wrap the winning car in one, and you will see a twist as well. So just make sure you are voting for your best wraps. So with regards to my VXR, are we ever going to change the wheels? Are we ever going to do this? Yes, the wheels are going to get changed. We have a alloy wheel sponsor, Treadmont Wheels. Instagram is on the screen now. Make sure you give him a follow. He sells wheels, tyres, he does alignment, he does alloy refurbs, he does everything. He's an absolute top bloke. If you didn't see the video on us picking up the tyres for the 350, for the Tokyo Drift build, them tyres, by the way, and the alloys, they are just a play set, so what we can use to do some of them burnouts and have a bit of fun on, let's say, so we don't actually wreck the original thing. Now, with regards to when Jack's project will start, hopefully very soon. We have just got to source an engine for us to work on. Also, the Fiesta project, like I said, is coming back. It was just put on a back burner till we sort of displace that. We've just got to get it up here to start doing repairs on that, and that project is a flipping series. With the flipping series, we've bought a car, we're going to fix it all up, suitable to sell, make sure it's all safe and all that sort of stuff. With each profit that we make, we're going to try and build up, so eventually we want to see if we can get an Audi or a BMW or something like that later on down the line, and just see where it takes us. You know, it'd be an interesting thing to have different cars on the channel, work on different cars. You guys can see different problems and issues that we arise and that come up, and how we fix them and how we diagnose them. Me and Jack sincerely appreciate your guys' support, and we sincerely appreciate you guys watching. We can't thank you guys enough for liking the content, sharing it and all that sort of stuff. It's what keeps us smiling. We enjoy putting content out for you, and as soon as you get that one positive comment, even just a comment that says great video, you know, it means a lot, because a lot of effort goes into these videos. We're not made of money. YouTube doesn't pay massive amounts. All it takes is one comment that can make you just say, yeah, it's definitely worth it. So I sincerely appreciate you guys' support, sincerely appreciate you watching as well, and yeah, thank you sincerely for watching. I hope this cleared a few things up. Any other questions, drop them down below in the comments, and I'll try my best to answer you guys. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.